Imagine being 7 years old and already knowing how to read the mood of a room before you even walked in. Not because someone taught you, but because you had to. Because if you didn't, something would go wrong. And somehow, that would be your fault. That's what growing up too fast actually looks like. Not a kid in a suit. Not a child who reads big books. It's a child who learned to disappear quietly so the adults around them could fall apart loudly. And here's what nobody tells you. The world rewarded that child. People said, "You're so mature. You're so responsible. You're so strong." And that child smiled, because they didn't know those words were actually describing a wound. Because here's the truth. That maturity wasn't growth. It was survival. When a child is forced to manage adult emotions, to be the peacekeeper, the caregiver, the one who holds everything together, their brain doesn't develop the way it should. It skips straight to hypervigilance, always scanning, always preparing for the next thing to go wrong. And that child grows up, gets older, gets taller, but inside, they're still standing in that room, still reading the mood, still waiting for something to break. You see it in their adult life. They can't accept help without feeling guilty. They confuse exhaustion with productivity. They feel safest when they're needed, and completely lost when everything is fine, because peace feels suspicious to someone who grew up in chaos. And the relationships, they love deeply, but flinch at softness. They give everything, but don't know how to receive. They secretly wish someone would just ask, "Are you okay?" But they'll never be the one to say it first. Here's what I want you to sit with. If any of this feels familiar, it's not a personality flaw. It's not weakness. It's a pattern your nervous system built to keep you safe in an environment that should have protected you instead. You didn't choose it. You were just a child. And now you do have a choice. You can choose to rest without feeling like you're failing. You can choose to let someone else carry something without feeling guilty. You can choose to stop managing everyone else's emotions and start honoring your own. It won't happen overnight, but every time you choose softness over survival, that child inside you finally gets to exhale. Drop it in the comments. Did you grow up too fast? And did you even realize it until now?